All right, hello, all you night readers. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all well. Let's see what our theme of the day is. What's our theme for the next 24 hours? Let's see. All right, let's get you guys in here. There you go. All right. I'm in, you're in. Helping hand. Anybody who you think could use some help, right? Give them a helping hand. Absolutely. Right? Pinky, I am doing well. I'm doing really well. Things are good. Things are good. My wife came home today, which is a great thing. That was my helping hand, by the way. I helped her get here. I helped her get home, right? So that was good news. I'm very happy to have her home. She's exhausted, of course, because no rest at the hospital, right? Even though you're in bed all day, there is no rest. They wake you up in the middle of the night to take a sleeping pill. It's crazy. It's a crazy bunch. But it is what it is, and now she's home, so she's resting peacefully tonight. Much better in her own bed with our dogs and our cats. So, all right, Rocky, how are you? Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you being here again tonight. I do appreciate it. Oh, there's Justice. Boy, Justice raised its head tonight in a hurry. For those of you who are new, Justice and Temperance have shown up, one or the other, or both, in every single live show I've done. Some cards I don't see for a week at a time, but Justice or Temperance show up every single night. One or the other, or both, like I said, or both. You never know. All right. Good evening, Rocky. What's coming towards me long-term in love? Rocky, I don't... You know what? I'm not saying that things are bad. I'm not saying that things are bad here to here. I'm just saying that this is this is a shadow of the past. These first two cards, right? This is a shadow of what's happened in the past. As you can tell, my shoulder is much better today. This is telling me what happened before. You had somebody who was, in your head, in your ear, squawking all the time, right? Playing mind games, causing conflict, and causing you to lose confidence in yourself. And I think that put you in the snow globe here, the snow globe of wands, as I like to call it, the 7 of wands. You can see all the wands at the bottom, and they're trying to get to this person, but this person is peaceful inside because those wands can't get to them, right? So it's a much safer, it's much better to be in there. And that's where you put yourself to protect yourself. You have done this. This is something that's happened in the past because you've had a bad relationship in the past. Now, I think you want to help people. I think you want to really give of yourself. I think you want to give of yourself something in a long term. And then you get justice and judgment. Judgment and justice, excuse me. Got my hands backwards on the wrong cards. Justice is telling us, right? You know what is going to be good for you and what's not going to be good for you. And judgment is telling you that you're going to judge that, right? You're going to judge what's best for you. You're going to judge what's best for you. And that's the only way that things are going to work. If you use these two cards together, I think you will have a longer term relationship because it's going to be something that you are, that you have found to be that you want to be accountable for, something that has integrity, right? Someone that has integrity. And I think it's going to be that fresh start, right, that you're looking for. I think there's going to be some relief, some relaxation. Finally, I found somebody who is going to be here a longer term, and I can give of myself, and I can, and they're going to give back to me, right? It's a give and take. It's not just give. So that's what I see for you, Rocky. That is what I see. I think things are going to be okay, though. I do think things will be all right. So, hey, Tony Roxy, welcome. How are you? What's S's current feelings towards you? Oh, that's a good question. Hi, Yvonne. It's good to see you. Lisa Farrell, it's good to see you. Kayla, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. It was nice to see your mom for a few minutes today. I'm sorry I couldn't stay longer, but my wife is home, and that's the best part, right? That was the important part. I know you and your mom and everybody would understand if I left her show a little early because I had to run to the hospital. But it was for a good cause, a good reason, right? It was a good reason, so I know that was good. Yeah. I'm just looking to see who else is here that we know. Yeah, thank you, Kayla. I was glad to hear it too. Hey, TJ. Hey, Czar. Welcome. Czar, it's good to see you. Yeah, Valentina. Hi, Christina Dowden. How's that new job? It's been, maybe... Is this the 4th week? This is the beginning of the 4th week? You start on the 15th of June. This has to be close to... Maybe it's only 3 weeks. Maybe this is the 3rd. You finished 3 full weeks, and this is the beginning of 4. Mary Mitchell, how are you? It's good to see you. All right. So let's see what we got for you here, Tony. I think... So what's S's current feelings towards you? S feels a little distraught. I think S feels like you are walking away from them. And I don't think that's really the case. I think you just have different ideas. I think you are, I think you guys are just thinking of things completely differently, but he sees it as, or S sees it as, as breaking up, as a breakup, as a walk away kind of thing, as a painful separation, right? And the Queen of Cups tells me that you are, you're still emotionally involved in this whole thing. You're really emotionally involved in this person. So, it's not that you really want to walk away, but they feel that way. They feel extremely insecure. They feel like, they are just very disappointed, that they have that feeling of disappointment, right? Brokenheartedness. This is clear brokenhearted, and this is very, and this is a breakup. This is the 3 of Swords. This is the one where usually you have the heart and then you have like all the 3 swords through it. That's not what you want, right? This one's completely different. This 3 of Swords looks very different than any 3 of Swords I've ever seen, which is really cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think you just need to balance, right? I think you just need to balance the things that are going on, and S will feel better than this. You need to show this. You need to show your creativity to S. You need to let them know that you are, you're still there. You still want to be there. That you're emotionally involved. You are emotionally involved in the whole thing, right? You just have a lot of things going on right now. A lot of things are happening all at once, and it's not easy to juggle them all because you've already dropped one, right? Yeah, you see it right there. People don't always see that, but it's right there. So that's what I see for you, Tony. That's what I think S is feeling for you. Beautiful Aries, hello. Lisa Farrell, can you have a reading, please? You may have a reading. Welcome to my Ireland contingency. The Ireland contingent. Oh my gosh. Well, just because my arm feels better does not mean I shuffle any better today. That's for sure. Well, that one came flying out. I'm guessing it wants to be there. I'm thinking maybe it's got something to tell us, right? All right. So, Let's see what we got, Lisa. Mm-hmm. You also got the Seven of Wands, same spot. The one that really wanted to come out was that Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords tells me that something's going on that's happening extremely quickly. It's very fierce. It's very aggressive, right? It's moving forward at a fast pace because you can see this person is moving fast, and then they're going to get the motorcycle, and the motorcycle is going to go even faster. So they are heading off, and in most decks, the Knight of Swords is the fast-moving sword. The fast-moving knight. Not like the Knight of Pentacles. They all have different speeds. If you've ever gone through the Rider-Waite deck, the original Rider-Waite deck, all the knights seem like they're moving at different speeds, and the Knight of Swords is always the one who is moving the fastest, and the Knight of Pentacles is moving the slowest, and then the other two are somewhere in between at two different paces as well. So you can kind of get an idea of how urgent things are by which knight it is that you're looking at, right? If I show you like the Knight of Cups, right? He's moving at one speed. And he's moving forward. You can see where it's moving forward, but you can see where the Knight of Wands looks like he's moving a little faster, right? The Knight of Wands is moving a little faster. I already passed the Knight of Pentacles, so I'm not going to go back for it. Nuts. Oh, come on. Oh, well. Well, I can't even find the Knight of Swords. There, the Knight of Pentacles, you can see where he's completely stopped, right? The Knight of Pentacles. And, so that's how it works. That's really how it works. And like I say, take my word for it, the Knight of Swords is very fast moving. He's very quick to go, and it's very aggressive. It's very fierceful. It seems like, that person is angry. It seems like they may be a bit on the... They're determined, but they seem to be a bit disturbed, right? There's a disturbance there. Someone who is not... They're not happy. They're in that hurry, like I said. After that, then you're protecting yourself. Again, you're doing protecting of yourself, and that's what you need to do. You feel like you need to protect yourself, and that's okay. Sometimes that's what we have to do. Have to protect ourselves. And I think that's kind of where you are right now, protecting yourself inside the snow globe of wands. Yeah, you're in that snow globe of wands. I think you feel like you're insecure. Is there something going on there's insecurity about? Because I think there's insecurity. You feel like you're left out of something. You feel like you're exhausted, right? And you need to rest. You need to have this time to rest. But something that you have started, you can see the roots coming down here. Something you've started is something you're planting, idea that you're planting, let's put it that way, is taking hold. And I think that idea is really going to be important. I think it's going to be something that is going to be, I think it's going to be something that you really need in life right now. I think it's going to be something that comes along, and it's going to end up being something you really have needed in life and in everything going on. Finally, there he is, the Knight of Swords. You can see the speed he's moving, right? You can see that speed. I don't know. When I try to make a point, I go for it, right? I go for it. But you guys could see them all, right? But that's what I see for you, Lisa. So I really think that, yeah, something is happening fast, but I think it is also, good for you because it's something that you are moving forward with. Yvonne. Yeah. Little Toe. Little Toe, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to have you here. All right. I hope that made sense to you, Lisa. I hope it did because I'm not sure if I explained it well. Here's Justice again. Justice is rearing its lovely head one more time. And the High Priest. So you've got the High Priest on one end and Justice on the other. That's quite a bookend, right? That's quite the bookends of a reading. Because the High Priest is someone who is protecting and someone who gives good sound advice, someone who is, a spiritual leader. They are, they're also, they're a teacher. They can be a teacher and they can give you some type of, education. They want you to learn a lesson. That's him. This one over here, they want you to learn a lesson too. Justice wants you to know, learning a lesson is a big deal, that there's a natural law to things. Excuse me. There's a natural law to things. Good and evil are one side, each side of that scale. You can't really see the scale. It's very dark in this card, but it's there. And you can see that both sides of that scale, one side's right, one side's wrong. One side's good, one side's bad, right? Good and evil, right and wrong. And there has to be a natural balance between the two. And if there isn't, well, then there is no justice. There is no justice. And then you can't be, then you can't be on the right path. So if you don't have this, you can't have the right path. If you don't have the right path, you probably won't have justice. So those kind of go together. Does that make sense? I hope so. Other than that, I see happiness. I see, just real happiness in things. The Sun's one of my favorite cards, one of my two favorites. I see happiness. You see that warmth, right? You feel fulfilled when you see the sun. You could just even say joy. There's a difference between joy and happiness, okay? So there's a difference between joy and happiness. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, thanks. There's a difference between joy and happiness. Happiness comes and goes, right? Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not. It comes and goes back and forth. But joy is always there. It's always deep down inside. If you have joy, it's always there. It doesn't come and go. It stays with you forever. So keep that in mind. So I do see happiness though here. And I do see where you are interested in, again, you're giving of yourself. You want to give of yourself to help people. You want people to be helped. You have people that that need help right now. People, children that need your help. I'm sure you feel that way about something. I'm sure you feel that somebody, that needs help, right? The Ace of Cups just shows me that there is that something new and something emotional, newly emotional is going to be coming along soon. It could be a new friendship. It could be a relationship that is, not a relationship like boyfriend, girlfriend, anything like that. That's not it. It's just a relationship of, friends or, friends making a tighter bond, family making a tighter bond, someone else making, becoming closer to you. And that fills you emotionally, right? Just like the cup is full. That really fills you emotionally. So that's what I see for you, Yvonne. Again, I know. I feel like I'm not sure where I am tonight with readings. I'm, yeah, it's good to have my wife home, and I'm kind of thinking of that, and I'm kind of, my head's off in the clouds somewhere, right? I'm like the Page of Cups, bit of a daydreamer, and kind of just head in the clouds, right? So, little toe, will the Sagittarius contact me? How many cards am I doing? My goodness. I don't have enough room. So the Sagittarius, will they contact you? So I think that right now you are excited about just life in general. You're excited about how things are going in your life right now. And again, I'm going to tell you tonight, it all begins with an idea, right? You've got the Ace of Wands, you've got the Ace of Swords. You can see the ideas. There's ideas in both of their heads. There are ideas, right? The Wands and the Swords. One is a very sudden opportunity. One happens really fast. And it's like that. It just comes up and it goes, and it's a great idea, and it comes right to you, right off the bat. The other one is more of a creative spark. The Ace of Wands, right? You can see where it looks like almost a flame, but it's like a creative spark. It has potential, but it doesn't come to happen yet. So, this is going to be something that happens right away with the Sagittarius. Will he contact you? Yes, I think so. Will things go well with that person? Will they be receptive to you? Well, that's going to take some time. It has potential, but it's not happening yet. And that kind of makes you a little bit on the fence, right? It kind of, yeah, I know, on the fence. It kind of puts you in a spot where you are not as resilient as you normally are. You don't feel like you can, fight back about things. Not that you're looking for a fight, but you can't. You just can't do that kind of thing anymore. You've just had enough of people pushing you around and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, well, if that's going to be the case, I'm just walking away, right? Your resiliency has gone away, so you become very defiant. I think if you want things to work out with the Sagittarius, and I think if you want him or that person to contact you, I can't say him. I should never say him or her because I don't know. But yeah, if you want the Sagittarius to contact you, I think it's going to take hard work. And that's the Eight of Pentacles, right? The hard work card. You have to focus your efforts into something else and have some patience. This is telling you patience. This is telling you, that there's going to be a great idea eventually. There is a spark, but it hasn't become an idea yet. This one is an idea right off the bat. So you have an idea of that this person is going to get in touch with you. And I think they will get in touch with you. So that's why I see Little Toe. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you doing I appreciate your question. Okay, I gotta slow down. I have got to slow down. I'm talking 100 miles an hour. I don't know exactly where I even am here with things. Yeah, good. Little Toe, I'm glad that I am glad that made sense to you. I really am. I don't know. I feel like I'm not making any sense tonight. I'm just rambling on and on and on. And I'm sorry if that's the case. I don't mean to be. I feel like I'm talking 100 miles an hour and things are going crazy. So, hey CM, welcome. Hi, Joyce. How are you? I'm sorry I had to leave your show early today. I was just telling before everyone that I am sorry I had to leave your show early, but I got to go bring my wife home from the hospital, which was awesome. And that was a good thing. And I knew you would understand such a thing. So, yeah. All right. So, beautiful Aries, may I have a love reading for me and my boyfriend this week? Do you mean like your boyfriend of the week? Like the flavor of the month kind of thing with ice cream? Flavor of the month? He's the boyfriend of the week? Or you just want a reading for the week? I get it. All right. So I think that things are happening that you're not sure that you don't really know that they're happening. Things are happening in the background and you don't know that they're happening right now to you. The Queen of Pentacles tells me, that you are disciplined and you're very down to earth and very relaxed and laid back. And that could open you up to some type of a deception, some type of, like I said, something happening, but some type of betrayal. I don't really think it's your boyfriend, though. I don't think it's him. I just think it's someone else. I think it's somebody else that's looking to do, that has something going on behind your back. And you being relaxed so much and you kind of being down to earth, you don't really see it. You're not paying attention for that. And I can understand that. That's the way I am too. The Hermit shows me that you need to take some time for yourself. Think about things in your, on your own. Retreat to somewhere that's nice and quiet and peaceful and just reflect on things. Do a little soul searching. Make sure everything is okay between you and your boyfriend this week. Make sure that things are, make sure that things are kind of, just that things are as solid as you want them to be. Watch because they're, then you can decide, are you at a turning point? Do you have to deal with ups and downs? Are there changes coming? Right? You have to, then you can decide once you start really thinking hard about it. And then you look to your future. Think about, what kind of progress are you going to make? How much ambition do you feel in this relationship? Do you feel like it's like you can be ambitious? Do you feel like you are, like your efforts are being rewarded kind of thing? Is everything that you are doing actually being rewarded by your boyfriend? And vice versa, though, too, right? It goes the other way, too. Are all the things he's doing in the relationship for you, are they being rewarded? Are they being recognized? That's what you have to ask. And this all comes down to the key of, some type of deep meditation, I think. That's what I think. That's what I really see for you, beautiful Aries. Hey, CM. The theme of the next 24 hours is helping hand. So if you get a chance, give somebody a helping hand, right? If you guys get a chance and you have the opportunity and something arises where you feel like you can help somebody, help them. Take that time to give them that helping hand. I know, CM, you always ask me. If you don't get to see it in the very beginning, you always ask me, what's the theme? And that is our theme. So, yeah. Thank you, Yvonne. She said, brilliant news about my wife's speedy recovery. Yes. Unfortunately, it wasn't as speedy as I'd have liked. 5 days in the hospital. Oh, Czar, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding. You tested positive for COVID. I am so sorry. I am absolutely sorry. I'm so sorry about that. That's terrible. I hope you're feeling okay, though. Maybe you're asymptomatic, right? Where you don't actually show the symptoms, you just have it, and you have to self-quarantine for those 14 days. That's difficult for some people enough to quarantine themselves for 2 weeks. But if you're actually going through the sickness part of it, and the fevers and the sickness and all that, that can be horrible. That can really be horrible. And, I'm thinking of you, Zara, that's for sure. And I know that I just put it up on the screen, so I know everybody else is thinking about you too. Definitely. All right, TJ, what do you got? What do we got for you? Just a reading? All right. Yeah, see, you got that defiance too going on. I see somebody that you were really close to, that you worked really well with, that you work well, not at work, but just work well in general, right? You cooperate. Somebody who was your teammate kind of person, right? You're somebody who cooperated with you a lot on things. They're not there. They're not there. It looks like, this person is kind of checked out of the cooperation part of this a little bit. But I think the Nine of Pentacles, it shows me that you're content. You're feeling a bit on the content side. Now, I don't know why you would be content and defiant at the same time. I don't know why that would be. This could be just rested. That you've been resting and you feel rested. You feel at ease with financial matters. You maybe this is can be also, because it is a pentacle. It could be that you're very comfortable financially right now. You can still be resilient to things if that's the case. And I really do see where that resilience is here. You can see also with this card, I didn't point it out before, but she's looking towards the past, right? She's looking back. So she is putting up a guard for everything that's happening in front of her, everything that's happening before. No one passes that point. That's as far as you get to go. That's it. You don't get any of this. You only get to go to here. And then stop. Just being defiant, right? Just being defiant. The Page of Swords tells me that you are, you have a lot of restless energy right now. You feel like you have a lot of restless energy. And I think maybe that's why this whole idea of work and working with people and, teamwork, enjoying what you're doing kind of thing came out, because I think there's a lot of restless energy going on with you. I think sometimes though you can act without thinking, right? Just like this person is kind of acting here and they're not thinking, hey, I'm walking here on a sword with no shoes on. So there's a lot of bad things that could happen to that person, right? So, yeah, I think sometimes you might act a little bit without thinking about things and then regret it after you do it, because then you feel insecure about it. You feel like there's an issue. You feel kind of like you're an outsider, right? And you don't get to, it's not like you're on the outside looking in, because you can't look in. There is no looking in. Even though the key is there, you can't get in that door. So that's what I see for you, TJ. Again, it's a very general reading. If you guys really want specific readings, definitely ask me a specific question. It helps. It definitely helps. Hey, Selena. I think I saw that you came in really late last night at the end, and I didn't get to do a reading for you. But yeah, tonight, here it is. I'd like to know if my boyfriend and I will be reunited in July or August. He wants to come see me. Well, if he wants to come see you, is it you that's turning him away? Is it you that wants to, that's saying no? Because if he wants to see it, then there shouldn't be any reason that there wouldn't be a reunion. Reunited and it feels so good. Hey, Dreamweaver, welcome. I got her back. Yes, I got my wife back. Yay. I was very happy. It's a wonderful thing. Nothing worse than spending time in a hospital, I'll tell you. Especially nowadays when only one person can visit and only for 3 hours a day. And what a horrible, just horrible feelings. So, will you guys be reunited? I see where things did not go well and have not gone well for a while in the past. So, yeah, there is that issue. There is that issue. And is that maybe why you are not as excited about reuniting with him as you should be? Because he's excited about it. Are you not excited as much? Maybe it's because of the turmoil that happened in the past. Now, the world is telling me that there is that success, that completion, things, you'll find your place. You'll find a purpose in this whole thing. And that usually would, to me, that would mean that, yeah, things will go okay. You will be reunited. And I see, he's coming in and he's saying, all right, I don't want the past anymore. I want a new future, something completely new, some new beginning, right? And this is the ace. This is an ace. The ace of rods. Sometimes I forget that. So yeah, he wants that new beginning. He's willing to cross over from bad, the way things used to be, to something completely new and with more potential, right? And he's willing to do almost anything for it. Walk across a stick. I think that should make you feel peaceful inside. It should make you feel happy. I'm not sure that you're there yet, though. But strength is here. And that is a good card to end on for you. Because I think as long as you have strength, I think the rest of this will go pretty well. I think the rest of it will be okay. And I think that you will, like I said, you guys will be reunited in the next couple of months. So, yeah, I think that things are good. I just think, like I said, I think there was that rift at some point in the past. But now, all the way to a point where, yeah, you should be extremely excited about this. And I think you are. I just think that you need a little extra strength. Right? Extra strength. That's all. All right, Selena? I appreciate your question. Good one. Good. Christina, do you think I'll make it to Gettysburg for the bash this year? Oh, I could only hope, because if you do, you have to bring pictures back. And yeah, I think you gotta bring me back some pictures. I love Gettysburg. I've been there many times. My wife and I went a couple years ago camping and ghost hunting. We decided we were going ghost hunting. It was great. It was so exciting. So it was a great time. I love going there. Like I said, I've been there many times. All right. So yeah, I hope you do. I hope you get there. Unfortunately, the battle dates are already over because it happened between June 30th and July 3rd. On the 4th, the Confederates kind of ran away. So that part, if that was the bash you were heading for, well, you missed that one. But I don't know when the bash is. But it sounds like a great time. It really sounds like a great time, and it sounds like something I would be very, very excited about. So I hope this shows that you will make it, because I want to see it. I want to see pictures. I have a friend who's a Civil War reenactor. He goes all over and does, Civil War reenactments. So I think with the King of Wands, King of Wands is telling me that you are very passionate about this. You are very ready and you're excited about it, right? You have that excitement, that fire that you want to go. The Devil, not really what I was expecting in this reading. I think the Devil is just kind of telling you that that you really want to watch yourself while you're there. I think you're going to get to go. I really do. I see the sun, right? I see saving money. I think you're saving money to go. I think things are, money-wise, you're getting the stability to go. Money-wise, you are working hard to get this. You're trying to get the time off. You're cooperating with people. You're doing great teamwork at work. And the sun's telling me yes, absolutely yes. You will get there. You'll bask in the sunlight, right? And you'll get there to see. But the Devil, I think he's just telling me, watch your spirit while you're there. Watch your soul, because there is so much paranormal activity at that, in Gettysburg. And I'm sure you know about all this. I don't have to, I'm probably preaching to the choir, right? I'm sure. But I really think that's kind of why the Devil's there. Just telling you, if something tries to reach out to you, don't reach back. All right? So, yeah, that's what I got for you. That is what I have for you today. Yeah, Kayla, I don't think I'm going in order either. I think I'm missing people, and I don't know if I am or not. Oh gosh. All right. So yeah, that's what I see, Christina. I do hope that you get to go, because I think you will. I really do think you will, and that'll be a great time. It's going to be a great time. All right. Oh. All right. I'm trying to look to see if I'm in any kind of order at all here, or if I'm just completely missing people left and right. Because half the questions have already dropped off at the top because there's so much at the bottom. Yeah, thank you, LaShawna. Thank you. It is amazing that my wife is home. Thank you very much about that. I appreciate it. Yeah, Valentina, I appreciate that too. TJ, it is good to see you. Did you have a specific question, TJ? If so, please post it for me again. Please post your question for me. I don't... If you had one before, I missed the question. Or if you're just looking for a general reading, just let me know that too. Okay. All right, Suzanne Riley. I just bought a new car. Yay. Now I need to know if I'll be able to pay for it. Well, that might have been something to think about ahead of time, huh? That might be something you think about ahead of time. All right. Kayla, stop me if I'm completely wrong, because this is something that we talk about occasionally. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have her question up there, darn it. There it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, there it is. So, yeah, Kayla, tell me if I'm wrong, if this is a bad plan. Anyhow, I'm going to go till 7 o'clock, as I always do, right? At 7 o'clock, if you guys still have readings that you want done, from 7 to 7:30 are going to be donation only. Donations, you have to make a donation to get a reading from 7 till 7:30. I will go a half hour over, but that's the way I have to do it tonight. Because normally I don't go over, but I will give you guys a extra half hour. Again, my wife is home, but I know she's sleeping because she was exhausted when she got home. And I will give you some time. So I'm willing to give you the extra half hour if you guys are willing to donate. Keep that in mind. All right, so Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups tells me you are extremely emotional about this, right? You are not so sure. You're very nervous. This is showing me very, very nervousness. And I think you are in a bit of turmoil, right? You're conflicted. Oh gosh, am I going to be able to do this? Am I not going to be able to do this? It's kind of all in your head. I think you love the new car, right? You love this new car. I don't really see the lovers in a new car reading as being love, but I do think that, you love the new car. And, yeah, thanks, Kayla. Good. That's the way we're going to do it. Hey, Fairy Wren. I didn't see you come in. I'm so glad you're here. Kelly came home today. So I think you love the new car. I think you love it. I think when you look at it, you are like, oh, this is beautiful, this new car. I think you just have to be strong, right? Be strong in what you know, in what you're doing, and you will be able to, and you'll be able to pay for it. I think that you have planted enough seeds, right? We go back to the seeds thing here with the Seven of Pentacles. You've planted enough seeds. Now the roots have really taken hold and things are growing to a point where, yes, you will be able to afford that car. So don't worry about it so much. Don't be as nervous as you think you are, because you'll have you have the perception and the intuition to know that deep down inside, yeah, you'll be able to pay for it. All right. Thanks, Suzanne. If you have time, let me know what kind of car it is. I'd love to know. Love to know what kind of beautiful new car you got. TJ says, I'm worried about the situation I'm in and my child. Got it. All right. Let's see what I get. That one came flying out too, by the way. I don't know what it is, but I can't wait to see. When they come flying out, sometimes they just want to be seen, right? All right, TJ, this is what I see for you in your situation that you're in. As you can see, there is a lot of darkness. There is a lot of darkness. Right? That's all you see is darkness. This one's inside. Okay, fine. Maybe it's inside. Maybe it's outside and looking in. I don't know. I think it's inside because the light's coming through the window a little bit. But still, everything's dark because he's inside. They're dark here. It's nighttime everywhere. That's just showing me that the overall general sense of this reading is sad, right? I think the situation that's going on is very, very sad. I think the High Priestess is telling you, you are going to have a lot of patience to get through this. you got to use your gut feeling first off, right? You got to use that gut feeling to see, how you actually feel. And your gut will tell you, you get that knot in your stomach. You get that feeling like, oh, I'm going to be sick because it doesn't feel right. Yeah, that's your gut feeling. And that's telling you something's bad when you feel that way. If you feel good about it, then it's a good thing. And if you don't get those feelings and when something's going on, so you have to be a little understanding. You need to just think on this a lot. You can see how the high priestess really thinks on things. She is, always meditating, always thinking. The Page of Cups is telling me that you really are inspired to move back, to move for things to go back how they used to be, right? You can see where he's kind of looking back to the past. She's looking back towards the past. That's what you want. You just want the past to come back. This would have been a good time probably for the Tower to come out, where things don't, things aren't always the same after they're rebuilt. But I think you're, again, a bit sensitive emotionally. I see a bit of, again, that dreamer. This is the Page of Cups. I told you I was, kind of head in the clouds. This is that dream person, the person who is energized and inspired about getting things done. And I think that's you. I think the situation going on with you guys, with you and and your child and stuff, is, I think it's, again, very sad. There's moons here. There's a moon here. The moon is sadness. It's fears, right? These are the fears that you have. And this easily shows fears, right? Shows that you're having nightmares. Shows you're having anxiety. It's showing all the bad things that happen at night. You can't sleep. You don't even want to see the future. You can see that. You can see it really close there, that she is holding her hand over her eyes so she doesn't see the future. She doesn't want to see what's coming. I think, again, the three of Pentacles is cooperation and teamwork, right? Stuff like that. But you don't see anyone else here. I think the person who is your teammate is missing. I think the person who you are used to working with together isn't there right now. And I think that is putting quite the strain, right? Obviously, it's showing you the strain right here. I think, again, I'm going back to the whole idea of you and your child kind of looking back and saying, I just wish that things were the way they used to be. And I don't know that they can be that way. I'm not sure that they can. I do know that, like I said, the future, even though, people say, oh, the past repeats itself, or the future, the past repeats itself. That's it. But when it repeats itself, it doesn't do it exactly the same. So if you're looking for a redo of something at some point, it won't ever be exactly the same as it used to be. So, yeah, I think that's it. I really think that's what I see. Again, it's very sad. This whole reading is extremely sad because it's just darkness and moons all over the place. All right, that's what I see for you, TJ. I hope that, I don't think that was I didn't get it as a happy reading, that's for sure, unfortunately. And I hate to do readings that are not happy, that they're sad and stuff. But I do think that kind of resonates, right? I really do think that kind of resonates with you. All right, let me see. Oh, gosh. Joyce would like to have some info for the week or the month. or the year, or the decade, or the century. Well, we won't be here at the end of the century again. We saw the last one. I don't think we're going to see another one. Now that would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be an amazing trip. Trick, not trip. Yeah, TJ, you're welcome. I hope you could see in that reading what I saw. I really do. I can tell you that people over here on Facebook, or on YouTube, excuse me, are thinking of you. So, yeah, so Joyce, what's going to happen for the next week or the next month? Let's see. Oh, look, you're going to have a baby. No. No babies. Just kidding. Kayla's jumping up and down at this point. I know it. I can see it already. I can hear it all the way from here. All right, so I think things are changing, right? Things are changing. Things are changing with your YouTube channel. I saw that today for the little bit of time I was there. Things are really changing there, for the better, of course. It's always for the better. Yeah, I've had that kind of day too. Half a fog. I'm complete fog. I'm all fog today. Thanks. Yeah. So, but I see where things are changing for the better, and the Hierophant is telling you that you understand that. You're getting good advice from people. People are giving you good feedback, right? They tell you how well they enjoy your readings and your shows and stuff, and you have become a spiritual leader to those people. The Seven of Swords, not one of my favorites. Not one of my favorites because it kind of, it goes along with deception and betrayal again. It's that whole deception betrayal idea, but it can also mean that you are only taking along things, the things that you need. You're only taking exactly what you need and no more. And that's, that may be very true. That could be very true because the way things go, I know the way things go on this show and stuff is, I only get what I need from stuff. And I think that that's just how things are with this whole community. So I think you're going to have a great idea. I think you're going to have like a sudden burst of idea, and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be extremely creative. It's not going to be pregnant. It's going to be creative though. You're going to have a great creative idea. It's going to be something you're going to want to, nurture and watch it grow. And you're going to have that aha moment, right? Aha, I got it. This is the best idea I could come up with, and it's going to be great. And I think that's what you're showing here. Yes, okay, the Empress is, a lot of times we know the Empress is pregnancy, right? That's the easy way out. Every time the Empress comes up, you could read it as, oh, somebody's going to be pregnant. Yep. But no, I think it's just creative, a great creative idea that comes extremely quickly. And when you're excited, when you get it, it's going to be like that. And you will be excited about it, right? You may even scream out, aha. Yeah, exactly. So keep that in mind. That's what's coming. That is what's coming for you. Lorraine, how are you? My wife is doing great. She is home. She came home today. Thank you so much for asking. I do appreciate that. I really appreciate that you guys all think of me and know and mention it to me about that, because I really think that that's great. I really do. So, all right, Lashana wants to know about her upcoming move. You have to be, yeah, that's right. You have to be out by the end of the month, by the end of July, by August 1st, and you still haven't found a place. And I think last time we saw like the Eight of Wands or something in the reading that showed that things were moving forward. See, and I see a celebration here at the end. right. Well, I got lots of swords. I got the page, the knight, and the queen. So you're really just kind of going down the list of all of the court cards in swords. You have the queen, and the queen is very icy, and I think that's the person that's your landlord right now. They are extremely uncaring. They don't care. They just don't care about how you feel. They don't care about whether you have a place or don't have a place. They just want you out. They could care less where you go. Nothing about it. And I think you're fighting an uphill battle against someone you don't even really know, because this is probably some kind of corporate entity, right? Some kind of corporation. They're probably, it's probably not just one person who's the landlord. It might be a whole group of people. So yes, Sylvia, thank you so much. I'm glad too. I'm glad she's, it's still, let me tell you, she's not out of the woods yet. She's much, much better than when she went in, but she's still not completely better, but she's home, and she'll feel a lot better being home. She'll get better a lot quicker being home than being at the hospital, that's for sure. So yeah, I think you're fighting a battle against somebody that's not even there. They're not even real, right? You feel like. I think the King of Cups is telling me that you're just trying to keep your head above water. You are trying to hold in all your feelings, because your feelings are right now, you're ready to burst with sadness. You can see how dark it is here again with the King of Cups. Unfortunately, in this one, I think that darkness is showing the sadness that could be going on. And I think you're just ready to kind of burst, but you're holding it in. I think you're holding it in for family members and stuff like that. I think that's what you're doing it for. The Knight of Swords does tell me, though, and again, this is the Knight of Swords. This is that fast-moving knight. I've got the fast-moving knight, and then I've got the Nine of Cups, which is a big celebration, right? It's a huge celebration. That's happiness, and it's satisfaction, and it's thankfulness. It's a thankful celebration. So I think you're going to find something quickly. I think the Knight of Swords is telling me how quickly you're really going to find something. It's going to come out of basically nowhere all of a sudden, and then it's just going to go like that. Again, I'm like super finger snappy today, I guess. But I think you're going to find it, and you'll be like signing a lease within 2 days. It's going to be that quick kind of thing. And, maybe it's a little close to the deadline. It could be. But I also think that it will be, but I think, you'll get to a place before the deadline. And I think you will be, I think it'll be fine, because I do see where everybody is rejoicing, right? And they're all happy, and everyone's thankful, and you have all this support. Hopefully all those people that are here will come and help you move. Move the heavy stuff especially. Your friend said the exact same thing to you. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Your friend said the exact same thing to you today, that it's going to come out of nowhere. There you go. I did not talk to your friend, I promise you. So, Lorraine asked for some cards. I know that she did. I saw it. Yeah, I sound a lot happier. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am. I feel really, you can hear the relief in my voice, I'm sure. You can hear it because I'm talking really fast. I don't usually talk this fast when we do our show. So it is 7:00. So if you guys have questions, post them now. But I am asking that you do make a donation. All right. because normally that would have been my last question and that would be it for the night. But I am willing to go a half hour more if you guys want me to, by donation only. So I appreciate that if you guys are interested in staying. If you're not interested in staying, that's okay too. You can come back tomorrow night. You definitely can come back tomorrow night and get a free reading. And nuts. I didn't want that to be up there. There we go. I'll be here again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. There are free readings then, but if you have a reading you want done tonight, absolutely. Then for the next half hour, I will do readings by donation. To donate, there's a couple ways. If your phone does a barcode scan, you can scan the code right, the bar thingy right down here. You can just scan that with your phone. It'll take you right to my donations page. The other option is you can go to my website, nightreadertarot.com, and donate. There is a section on there for donations. Or you can do PayPal, and it's paypal.me/nightreader326. All one word, all one. Nightreader326. Okay, so yeah. You're welcome, Joyce. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Like I said, I'm sorry I had to cut out of your show early, but it was important. It really was important. So, thanks. All right. So, like I say, I will definitely do readings, but they are donation only at this point. So, I see some questions up, and yeah, I know, Joyce. Thank you. You know why. So why it was important to me. All right. Excuse me, guys. All right, so is anybody still here? Oh, yeah, still got people here. Awesome. So, yeah, we are doing a half hour of donations only. So, if you guys are interested in getting readings now, yeah, it is. I don't have Super Chat. I do have PayPal, and it's right there at the bottom of the screen. You can either go to my website, nightreadertarot.com, or paypal.me/nightreader326. That will do it. So, yeah. Those are some of the ways. Donations can also be made by barcode scan right there. Barcode scan, nice and easy. Or go to the website, nightreadertarot.com. I should have made something else here. There we go. That's what I should have done. Now, there you go. So that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. All right, well, it looks like we are just hanging out now. Just kind of hanging out. I will hang out for another 20 minutes. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Felix, thank you. What is your question? What is your question, Felix? Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. What is your question, Felix? Just type it in there for me, and thank you. Bye, CM. See you later. Yeah, it does mean a lot. All right, Felix, anything special you want to have a reading on, or just a general reading? Let me know. You're probably typing away frantically, I'm sure. I am ready for your reading. There it is. What is my neighbor's Jessica S.'s issue with me? Her dog keeps pooping in my yard, threw up on the sidewalk in front of your house. My, oh my. Oh, there's Justice again. Did you do something to her? Have you done something to her in the past? Because I gotta say, Justice would tell me that the dog is getting back for some kind of bad mojo between you guys. You know, I think normally you have or had a good relationship with this person, with your neighbor, right? You had something. I mean, you guys were friendly. I don't think you were, best friends. I don't think it was, oh well, I'm going to come over. We're going to hang out tonight and stuff like that. Absolutely not. I don't see that at all. But I do see where, you were friendly with this person, and you were, things were good, and they were calm, and they were steady, and there really weren't any issues up until recently. I think recently, and I say recently because the Knight of Swords, again, that real fast moving knight, I think things are happening really quickly now. All of a sudden, I think, all of a sudden over the past probably 6 months, things have gone bad. And she saw you doing cardio in your backyard today. She had the nerve after I went in to have her dog poop on my back porch. Oh my gosh. I'm guessing you guys don't have separate yards. I'm thinking this must be like an apartment of some sort, where she can get to your porch as well. Because if she came in your yard, in your backyard, and you guys are separated, that's not right. That's illegal, right? That's illegal. No wonder Justice is here. No wonder Justice is here. Justice is telling you, get justice for this. This is not right. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel like you should be insecure about, oh, what should I do? Get some justice. Call somebody. Call the police. Tell them. It's a separate yard. It's your own yard, right? This is your own yard, and she came all the way up onto your porch. That's trespassing. Justice is telling you, get justice. Get some help. Tell somebody about this. Make some kind of a complaint. So if it happens again, that's exactly why justice is there. If it happens again, you've already made a complaint, and then it'll get even worse. It'll get worse for them. So keep that in mind. All right, Felix? That's what I see. I don't think things were always bad. I just think it started getting really bad over the past probably 6 months or so. And I think you need justice. I think that's why it showed up there. Because I really think you need to do something about that. You got to tell somebody. Yeah, for sure. All right, so who else do we have? Is she jealous of your wife? You know what, Felix? You did donate generously, and I appreciate that. But that would even be worse if she was jealous of your wife. If that's the reason she's doing it, that's horrible. All right, let's see. Let's take a look real quick. You did. Oh, well, there you go. It just came flying out like I had something to say. Since no one else is donating, and you, like I said, you donated very generously, and I appreciate that. So, I say that. Let me make sure nobody else donated. Nope, I don't have any more. Not yet. But I see. So, is she jealous of your wife? It almost looks a little bit like that. You know, you can see where she's kind of looking out, thinking, I wish my guy was doing cardio in the backyard. He had muscles like this. I wish I had a guy like that. That woman, and she's so lucky. That's your wife, right? This is your wife here, the Queen of Rods, I think. The Queen of Wands, Rods. I think, and I think she's very confident in your relationship. I think she is, she's very focused. She's friendly. She tries to be friendly. She also, she's very understanding. And I think that's your wife. I think this is the neighbor. And like I said, I think she's just kind of looking longingly and looking for somebody who does cardio outside, who's also successful and stuff like that. I think that's it. You had the Five of Pentacles in the last reading. You had that in the last reading. There's your Five of Pentacles, right? Feeling left out? Oh, here you go. Left out in the cold. She's feeling left out in the cold? That could be. Could absolutely be. Just does not know exactly what direction to go in. So, to a point, this could absolutely be a jealousy issue. Felix, absolutely it could be a jealousy issue. That's what I see. Again, thank you for your donation. I do appreciate it. All right, well, we got 10 minutes left. What do you guys want to talk about now? I really do appreciate all the help you guys have given anybody who's still here. There's a couple of people still here. Thank you so much for being concerned about my wife and stuff. Like I said, not that she's completely out of the woods right now, because she's not still, but she is, she is doing way better. She's doing so much better. It was her, this was a blood sugar and blood pressure issue that she was having, and you guys know it. It's not, I'm like that, I'm like the Knight of Cups that wears his heart on his sleeve, right? So I kind of put it all out there for you guys, and whether you need to hear it or not, or want to, I don't know. But yeah, it's, her blood sugar numbers were down a lot. They're not great. They're still not great. Her blood pressure is good. Her blood pressure is decent. It's a tiny bit high, but nothing to worry about. Her blood sugar is still a little high, but again, way, way better than it was days ago. it got better. It was getting better definitely yesterday. I saw there was a huge improvement yesterday, and that's when they told me yesterday that if things were still good this morning and through the night and stuff, then she would be able to go home. And so that was it. That was the whole idea. And yeah, I was very happy about that. And well, you can tell. But I really appreciate everybody for the support and the thoughts and the prayers and everything. How you guys come in here, and so many people come in and ask, oh, how's your wife doing? And every day I'd love to be able to just come in and have great news, and I couldn't, but today I can. Today I can have great news. Yesterday I had, pretty decent news, knowing that if things went well, then she'd be home. So awesome. All right. I don't think anybody else is donating. I don't think so. Yeah. So, yeah, welcome home. She'll watch the show tomorrow morning, and then she'll see all the people who wrote stuff. No. No way, Kayla. Kayla, Fairy Wren, Kitty Cat, Pinky Lee. If you guys have a question, put it in there. You are my moderator. CM left, but she's my other moderator. She's the other mod. If you guys have questions, I will do questions for free for you. You guys do a lot of work to help me, and that's the least I can do. All right. No question, huh? Yeah, modify your diet, Pinky Lee, for sure. That is it. That's what it is, and that's what they've been doing in the hospital. And that's, we sat with a dietitian one of the days I was there, and we went over a whole bunch of stuff. So it was good. Eating healthy is expensive, I'll tell you that. Holy moly. Yeah. Holy moly. I was shocked at how much food that's good for you. All right. Yeah, she's asleep, so I don't have to. I don't want to wake her up. I'm not going to wake her up. That's for sure. She finally is getting some sleep tonight. Like I said, in the hospital, they wake you up in the middle of the night to give you a sleeping pill. It's so ridiculous. You're up more than you really get to sleep. Oh, Pinky Lee, you're a nutritionist. Awesome. Yeah, any ideas? You know how to get in touch with me. Email me. You can go on the website. There's a comment section, and there's a section to get to my email, and just email me. You can absolutely do that. I don't mind. If you're on Facebook, look me up there too. Night Reader Tarot page. And you can send me messages through there. I don't care. Either way. People send me messages all the time, and I reply back to them. I reply back to everybody. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, well, the problem is the fruits are too high in sugar. So she can't have fruit. The fruit would be good for her, but the fruits have natural sugars that are too high, Fairy Wren, and that will make her blood sugar go up. The vegetables are good though, but they have to be cooked. So, yep. See, Pinky Lee, I was listening to the woman the other day. I really was listening. I pay attention. I need to know. I need to know because I got to make sure that, you know, she's taken care of. She has other issues that are much bigger, and so I have to really get, I got to help her get a hold on this so that we can get the other stuff straight. But yeah, Mayfair and whatever, you know, fruits and vegetables are supposed to be good for you. Now, see the problem. Here's the big problem. We can talk. I don't care. We could sit here and talk for a few minutes. Nobody else is around. The big problem is I don't eat anything that's good for me. I don't eat fruit. I don't eat no fruit at all. I don't eat any vegetables, none. I don't eat any seafood, nothing, never, none. I don't eat anything with the word salad in it. Nothing with the word salad. If it says salad, that's the end of it. It's out. I don't eat anything. Was it fruits and vegetables? No. Seafood. Anything with the word salad. And I guess that's it. I guess that covers it all. I'm the worst. I am the worst. I'm the worst eater there ever was. It's yeah, Kayla, it's not smart to wake somebody up to give them a sleeping pill, but they do stupid things like that in the hospital. You know, plus they're in there every couple hours to take blood to find out what her blood sugar is. So they got to stick her finger, and you know, that's really that's really what do you call it there? That's kind of, that'll wake you up. That'll keep you awake at night. Every 4 hours, having somebody come in and stick a needle in your finger. So, yeah. Yep. All right, well, guys, I am going to go. I'm done. I'm out. And nobody else has donated, so that's okay. All right. I will catch you all tomorrow. We'll be back. Usual times. You know, same bad time, same bad channel. All right. I hope you guys all have a good night. Yeah, I will. That'll be good. Pinky, thank you so much. And I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of your support and everything. And you know, my wife does too. She really does, because I show her and read her all your comments and all the things you guys say. So thank you so much for everything. All right. You all have a good night. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.